Let's start standing, just gently rolling the shoulders back. You're going to soften the knees. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way out to the sides and down. Again, reaching up. Exhaling as you lower. We'll do a couple more following your breath. If you're not already at the back of your mat, find your way there. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, hinge at the hips, folding forward. Relaxing here in the bottom of your forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, come up halfway. Lowering down. And then we're going to walk our hands out into a plank position, holding here. Now you'll inhale, lean forward, exhale, bend the elbows, slowly lowering down. Bringing your hands down by your rib cage, lifting up with a baby cobra. Hands can come off the mat or stay down. Last one here. If you want, plant the hands down and come up into a fuller cobra. Slowly lowering that down, optionally using a push-up to push back into a child's pose. If you want, tent the fingers to get a deeper shoulder opening here. Relax your hands down, thumbs face up toward the ceiling. From here, we're going to do arm raises. Try to get your arm as straight as you can and raise just one arm. Here I'm doing my left. Try to keep your head relaxed down onto the mat. It's very hard to do. We're going to hold up and do pulses here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Switching to the other side. The straightest arm you can have. Lifting and lowering. Pulses 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering that down. We're going to try to lift both arms at the same time. Pressing the forehead down can help. We're mostly trying to activate those muscles as if they could float off the floor and relax. Coming on to the hands and knees, let's do some gentle cat and cow, following your inhales and exhales. Inhale as you lift your chest, exhale as you round. Tucking the toes, coming back into our first downward dog, allowing some gentle movement to happen. Walking the hands back to the feet, hanging here, forward fold, coming up halfway, and exhaling down. Inhale, sweep your arms out to the sides and all the way up. Exhale, forward fold again. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, you'll walk the feet forward. Here you're going to come down through the chaturanga. Exhale, maybe hovering here for an added challenge before you lower down for your cobra. Really feel the stretch in front of the abs and lowering down. Let's do a few leg raises with a cobra. So baby cobra, hands are down, elbows point back. Lift your chest and the right leg. Switching. Chest lifts up, left leg lifts up. And now we'll add an arm circle with the leg raise. So hands come to the low back, sweeping the right arm all the way up, left leg lifts. Follow that arm back. Inhale, sweep the left arm up, right leg lifts. So as you can see, the gaze follows the hand. So you watch the hand as it goes back to the back, resting the cheek down before you repeat on the other side. Reaching up, right arm, left leg. And we'll finish this out by doing left arm, right leg, and lowering down. Let's go into a windshield wiper position with the legs bent to release any tension in the low back. Let's extend back to just lying prone on the floor. Placing again the hands on the low back. We'll reach the elbows back, lift up the chest, extend the arms back, palms face each other, and you're going to try to clap your hands together with straight arms. Clap, clap, now hold, extend back, lift your heart, and lowering down. Let's lift on up, coming back into a child's pose before coming back onto the belly. Please draw your arms by your sides, placing your hands at the low back. From here, we are going to stand up onto the knees, reaching the arms up, exhaling down. So repeating kind of what we did in the beginning, but now in a child's pose position. Option if you like to follow one hand to get the head also moving here. So left cheek will come down, inhale, rising up, and right cheek comes down. Coming now back to center, resting here for a moment. Slowly draw yourself up, and let's walk it forward to come back down onto our belly. Pause here if you know you need to grab a belt in order to reach your ankle. We're going to be doing some lift ups by reaching one arm back, grabbing an ankle, extending the other arm forward, thumb up, and lifting up. So this is essentially your dancer pose, but on your belly. And lowering down. Now we'll switch the grip a little bit. So same arm, same leg will reach back, and we'll release that other arm. You're going to inhale, reach it up, and exhale, lower. Last time, inhale, reach up, exhale, lower. Now both arms are going to hold that ankle, and we'll repeat this process. Inhale, lift on up, and exhale, lower. One more time, and lower. Releasing here, just resting. Set up for the second side, extending the right arm out. Left arm reaches back for right ankle. And we'll lift on up on an inhale. And exhale, lowering down. Again, up and down. Same arm, same leg. Extend the opposite arm forward. And again, lift up and lower. Inhale as you rise. Exhale as you lower. Now both arms will hold that ankle. Set yourself up here. And on an inhale, shoulder blades drive down the back. Lift your chest. Press your foot into your hands and lower down. A quick windshield wiper stretch before we do both legs. Let's flex the feet. Reach your arms back to hold on to the ankles. Arms are straight. Press the pubic bone down into the mat, feeling the lower abdominals engage, and then exhale, come on up. Here I start to add a Pilates variation, which is where there's a bit of rocking. It's contract abs, contract glutes. You can try it if you want. You're trying to maintain the pose, or you can just hold. And then relax down. Let yourself just melt into the mat here. That's a very complex pose that involves a lot of parts of your body, so allow yourself to recover. Okay, let's draw ourselves up, coming back into that child's pose, tenting up the fingers if you want a little more shoulder opening. Slowly coming up to tabletop position. Here, do any sort of movement that might feel good, maybe a cat and cow, protraction, retraction of the shoulder blades. Tucking your toes, come back into a downward dog. In this position, I want you to think more about what feels good, like what you need. Maybe that's extending a leg, or you can do as I'm doing here, which is allowing my hips to sway side to side, leaning my lower body over to one side and then the other. This gives a really nice stretch right by the armpits. Now walking the hands back to the feet, hang here in a forward fold. Hugging the backs of the legs to get some compression here after all the backward bending that we did today. Let's do a little more compression. So bringing your hands down to the mat, you're going to extend one leg and try to kick that same arm wrist. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, try to see what I'm doing here. Just one more each side and relax. Bringing your arms to hug the backs of your legs, drawing yourself in as much as you can. Bending the knees, slowly rolling up one vertebra at a time. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. And exhale, bringing your arms down by your sides, rolling your shoulders back. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me.